a single guy, sometimes I get 2 gallons of milk and I can't finish it, right? So I'm pouring milk down the drain, or I'm buying 48 eggs at a time from Costco, and I'm just like, dude, like, I mean, I like the gym, but I can't eat 48 eggs in like 2 weeks or whatever that time is, right? So that's another. And then another thing I did was I started to switch my car insurance because I moved into San Francisco, the city. I'm driving less, so I used to drive 15,000 miles a year. I drive 3,000 miles a year now, and just by calling my car insurance, I was able to save like $40 a month, just because my driving requirements are much lower. So those are like yeah. So you know, a car insurance rates are dependent on how much you drive, and if you drive less and you move to a city, then your rates should come down. But I think some people are a little bit too loyal to their providers. They're not willing to compare rates because it's painful. You don't really want to do it. It takes time. But I think doing that, spending an hour calling your insurance provider, looking at different insurance providers, not just for cars, but for homes too, you can save a lot of money because insurance is kind of commoditized. So it's like, you're going to get coverage from many different providers. You might as well put them kind of in a bidding war for your business.
I used to work in car insurance, so I used to, it was one of my telesales jobs. Yeah, and it was interesting, I don't think people know this, but as I sat there in the car insurance call centre, there's this bar on the screen that I can move in either direction to basically give you a discount based on how the sale is going. So if I really think I'm going to lose your sale, all I do is slide the bar to the left and it brings your upfront payment down and your monthly payment down. But if I thought the sale was easy, I could bring the bar up in terms of the price I quote you and give you breakdown insurance and all these other upsells. And so I don't think people realise how negotiable all of their insurances are, even their phone insurance and all these other things. And sometimes you don't figure out until you say you're going to quit. And then suddenly they give you some great offer where they're going to give you 50% off.
Yeah. The other way of approaching it is I never really solve for costs. I solve for income. And that is saying, okay, your lifestyle, as long as you're not being ridiculous, right? It's like, do I really want to not go to a restaurant or get that Uber Eats or whatever?
I understand, yeah.
Because that's penalising yourself. And that's not a nice thing to do always, right? It takes a lot of discipline, and discipline is hard. But if you've got an opposite amount of discipline in solving for income, you actually move your lifestyle further ahead. So, you know, the riser, I do 3-4 jobs, you do 3-4, we all do lots of different things now. You do as well. We all got different income streams. You're almost better off to spend your energy thinking about how to increase my income stream than your cost basis. At a certain point, I agree, like Stephen's friend who sent in the message, he needs to desperately rescue his cost base. But generally, if you're looking at a life plan, you'll get to your coast fire, or whatever it's called, quicker by solving for income than you will for cost.
I just think lower hanging fruit is solving for expenses, which is like everyone can cut back a little bit, but everyone can't just like say, I'm going to make 2x more tomorrow. That's kind of a harder problem. And I think if you want...
Well, you just trade off your time. Because you can. If you're in a lower earning job, you can drive an Uber and earn extra money, or you can do a bar job.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
It's like multiple revenue streams is now the way the world works, because the cost of living has become so expensive that everyone's having to do multiple jobs. But with technology, we can actually do it much easier.
To Humphrey's point as well, though, you can get a 30% pay rise today just by maybe bringing a pack lunch or walking somewhere or whatever else. And it's probably harder to get a 30% pay rise.
I'm not sure about
today.
I think it depends on which stage of life you're in. Because now